This is a 1955 Ford F100 short bed. We're going to take this thing for a quick spin, and I'll show you around the truck. This truck's been outfitted with a 302 and automatic transmission. Other than the 302 and automatic, the rest of it's pretty much original. One of the things I like to show in my videos is I'll hold my finger up while I'm steering so you can get a good idea of kind of the play in the steering wheel. It's actually a nice, pretty overall straight driving truck. I mean, it's a really straight driving truck, but it does still have the old steering and you know, a little bit of play in the old steering wheel, just like any old truck would. It doesn't have power brakes or power steering. It's all original. From bumper to bumper, except that it, like I said, it's got a late 60s model 302 with a C4 automatic transmission. I mean, it does, nice thing is it does steer easily, and man, the engine and transmission just transmission shifts out perfect. Engine shifts great. Reverse works good. I'm doing it in reverse right now. Just got a really great sounding engine. Really like this truck a lot. I always like the black ones. Black is my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorites, but it's definitely my favorite. I'm gonna pop the hood here while the engine's still running. If I can find the why am I not finding the hood pop? There we go. Good grief. Act like this is my first truck. Hold on. A really nice, healthy sounding engine. Idle sounds like it might just be a touch high. In fact, I might get in there and just, there we go. We were just kind of dialing things in with the engine details, so might have had the idle just a hair high. Let me come back and show you this engine detail. Just really pretty. Just overall really pretty truck. And I actually only found one spot of rust that I can remember. We'll see if we can find any while we do the video inspection. One spot of rust on the whole truck, and I'll show you where it was. There was actually a bag here for the for something, and it leaked and caused a little bit of rust right there. So that's got a little patch panel on there. Not perfect, you know, it could be done better, but just a really beautiful engine detail. Nice, clean, new looking exhaust manifold, brand new finned, old school style valve covers with the air cleaner, and just a really clean, polished radiator. And this is actually not the original radiator. It's a Chrysler radiator. They do a great job of keeping these engines cool. I've seen that a few times in some of these Ford trucks. One thing that's great about this truck is it actually closes right down really easily. Sometimes you have to watch that secondary and latch, but this one is actually closing down real good. These hinges almost always leave the back of the hood popped up just a hair, just a touch of encouragement there, and it goes right down. This is a truck that I would call a really sharp 10-footer. I mean, even I'm walking around the truck with just about 10 feet away from the truck. So what you're seeing in the camera is kind of what I call my 10-footer view. And definitely just a beautiful 10-footer. There's going to be some imperfections when we get up on a truck, and of course for the price that I'm asking, you know, this isn't a $45,000 truck, you know. This is a very attainable truck, nice driver under $20,000. So I'm going to try to get up on it right now with the video and show you that there's a few imperfections. When you get up on it, it's kind of tough to describe, but I don't know if there was, the paint was, it looks like the paint gun was sputtering when it was being shot. So pretty consistently from bumper to bumper. I'm trying to show it, and it's just really hard to see, and it's so hot when we washed it, it didn't even want to, I needed to get it back in the shade. Let's see if we can see it here. I mean, it's just really hard to see on the video, and honestly, if you step 5 feet away from it, you don't even see it. But pretty consistently from bumper to bumper, the truck's got, I don't even think it's trash in the paint. I think it just was like the gun was sputtering when they shot it or something like that. But bumper to bumper, the truck is 100% consistent. I do think, I've talked to a couple of buddies of mine who are body guys and paint guys. They said you could take a chance with it and try to do a color sand, a wet sand. There's a good chance. All my buddies probably give me 70–80% chance the whole truck being wet sanded would buff all that out, and you'd have a perfect looking paint job. So, but I just want to be honest with stuff. I always do. Really sharp, original style oak wood bed. Beautiful. Back of the bed's got a few little dimples. Probably used as a work truck back in the day, so you can tell some lumber's been tossed in there. But body wise, I mean, just each panel on this thing, to pull off a black paint job, you know how straight the body's got to be, and it shows every imperfection. And I'm telling you, walking around this truck, I'm going to do it one more time, that I'm not seeing any imperfections in the straightness of the body. As we walk around one more time, I'll show you if I do. Nice, clean, smooth lines all the way around. Again, as I said about the back of the bed, tailgate's got a few dents. If you look real close, you can't get away with it in black. A couple of spots here, if we're being real picky, where they're probably throwing lumber in it at some point. So that indicates to me there's a good chance this is the original bed. Usually when you see a brand new bed, they're just too perfect. So if the truck was ever used, was a work truck. But I'm telling you, the sides of the bed on the outside look awesome. These are brand spanking new wheels. I put them on, brand spanking new tires. I literally, actually, that was maiden voyage with these wheels and tires. I would just put those on a couple of days ago, and this is the first time I've driven the truck since I put the new wheels and tires on. I believe those are 15x7s in the front, 15x8s in the back. Little tire stagger there with a little smaller tire in the front and bigger tire in the back. Really set this truck off. So like I said, walking around it, not seeing any imperfections. Cab corners have been replaced. Rubber boot on the tank has been replaced. Underneath it, the tank on this truck was replaced. It's got a brand new tank. Check out these step-ups, rust-free. This is one of the reasons why I wanted this truck. Look at the inner cab corners. These are original inner cab corners, rust-free. I mean, I'm blown away by how clean this truck is. Whoever had it took good care of it. Original floor pans, rust-free. I don't see any holes down here. Not even one, not even tiny little holes in the cab corners, step-ups, anything. That's a Ford 9-inch rear end. Somebody did a good job. Looks like they restored that before they installed it. It's got new exhaust on it. It is just some cherry bombs, but got nice new exhaust. Brake lines are all new. I mean, all this, look, inner cab corners. I mean, this is a truck I'm gonna basically call this a rust-free truck, only because we cut that one little spot of rust out underneath the hood. That's the only spot of rust I saw in the whole truck. Okay, gonna have to take it back now. Gotta eat my words, sorry guys. I did find a little bit of rust right here under the battery box. But man, if that's the only rust in the truck, I mean, good grief. Look at these floor pans, they're amazing. Look at these inner cab corners. Original, never been cut. New master cylinder, new brakes, lines all the way around. Uncut frame, rust-free frame. Like I said, look at these inner fender wells. Super clean. I'm going a little bit long on this video, but I just want to give whoever buys this truck to be super happy and just give it the video time it deserves. Look at these inner fenders, rear inner fender. Couple of little spots there, one there, little spots of rust. And that looks like something, maybe a rock got kicked up on it years ago, and you know, it just got a little water in there. Let's go to the inside real quick. Nice custom interior. So these are nicely fitted custom interior door panels. Somebody did this. This looks like a early 2000s restoration. Very clean. You can kind of see a few of the things that got borrowed out of other vehicles. This is the original bench seat redone in excellent condition. Headliner in excellent condition. New New sun visors, in excellent condition. Everything inside here, I love it. Totally unmolested dash, original dash. The guys decided to add a few features. They built a center console. It looks really nice. You can see a little bit of datedness on there, obviously with a shifter, but looks nice. Tape player works, CD player works, radio works. Let me show you. None of the gauges in the dash work. So I will be honest about that. So all the original gauges in the dash are gonna need to be rehooked up if you want them to. But the gauges down to here do work. And let's see, like FM. There you go. Heater. Oop, I just turned the... Okay, I think the heater switch may need to be replaced. Nope. Okay, heater switch probably needs to be replaced. The heater is actually hooked up, and it does work. It has a nice loud horn. A Wooga horn, which is great. I got in here with my dirty shoes, so this mat is dirty. I'll have to shake that off, but you can see the carpet in here is clean. Like I showed you from underneath, the floor pans look awesome. Got a nice little cutout here, so you can access the master cylinder. It's a really, really clean, original looking interior with, you know, just a few little modern updates. Windows roll up and down easily on both sides. I very, very much like this truck. I love black and gray. Black and gray and black and red are my two favorite colors. Just really love the old school original style baby moons. This truck's just got all the classic look. I think this truck has, everybody's looking for something different, but I do this for a living. I sell a lot of trucks like this. This is the one that very, very many guys are looking for. All original, uncut frame, everything looking original, with a V8 and an automatic transmission to make it a little easier to drive. You just can't beat this truck. It's awesome. It looks great. It's ready for the road. It doesn't need anything. I would jump in this truck and drive it to Florida to a car show, or up to Tennessee. We live in Atlanta, so it wouldn't bother me at all to jump on the interstate and drive this thing. Runs really great, drives really great, super looker. And these are the trucks I sell. Once we put this thing up for sale, it'll be gone in a couple of days. If you're watching this video, good chance the truck's already sold. But you know, give us a look-see at PeachtreeClassicCars.com. PeachtreeClassicCars.com. Everything in Atlanta is Peachtree.